Hello guys, my name is Samarpan Dasgupta and today we are going to build that web app using React. This is a web page that is animate while scrolling, and this is a beautiful trend in web design to load elements while scrolling. So without wasting any time, let's get started.
Hey there everyone, Samarpan here, and now we are going to start the tutorial. Please have a patience. So I take a picture to set in the background as well, and I take this picture from, just search for pixels.com, and here you can found non-copyright free images as well, so you can take the image from there. Okay, so come back here. Now we have to do the React project because I made it with that in the React project. You can achieve this also HTML and CSS only, but I use React for the components based structure and conditional rendering and more repetitive manner component use, and I prefer that most. That's why I create with React, but if you want you can achieve this through HTML and CSS only as well. Okay, so let's start the create React project. And for the create React project you must install the node and npm as well in your machine as well. So if you have installed that, then you can open that terminal or cmd or PowerShell, whatever you want, and write npx create react app landing with scrolling, and for that YouTube purpose I just write. So it will take time to create the React project depending upon your net connection speed as well. So make sure your net is connected properly. Okay, so it will take a time. So guys, our React project is completed, not completed, is installed successfully, sorry. And now we have to go here. So I copy here, and so under that folder, and do one more thing, just cut it and come here under that public, just paste it here. We will use it soon. Okay, now here I want to do all the things in the Visual Studio Code, so I open it. So I first run the app and just see if it is working properly or not, and for that we can use Visual Studio Code terminal as well, but I can prefer with that. So guys, you can see the React project is setup is installed successfully. Now we are going to start the project. So in Windows 11 there is a special feature for multitasking, and I prefer it and I love it the most. Okay, now come here under that public folder, just delete unnecessary file and folder as well, and delete it. Okay, only index.html and background is required. And now we are going to delete some files under source, so the app will be crashing very soon. And as I said, there will be an error appear. This is obvious. So come back here and delete the unnecessary stuff here. Here come and just write to check if it is working perfectly or not. Hello there. Yeah, that's working. Okay, so we can do one more thing. If you see that preview, so you can see that loading while scrolling, and then if we scroll down, then that portion appear, GitHub username collection. That the whole thing is in the upper side component, and that's from that GitHub username collection, and all other names is under the lower component. Okay, so what we should do, okay, we first add a background image here. Okay, because as you can see here there is a background image, so I use different image here for the tutorial purpose. come here, not sorry. And here you can provide background URL. So you have to go public background.jpg. It is not going to the public, so do a stuff from that public folder. Take the background image and paste it under source folder. It will be very much helpful. Okay, so okay, let's see. Okay, so the image is getting exit, so we have to manage it. Let's see. Okay, now it is fixed here, and so, and here I want to provide color will be white for the entire application. Okay, now one more thing, as I tell for that component based architecture of React, we under that source folder I make upper side.js and then lower side.js, and another file I will make, and this will be that common.js. Okay, so under that common.js we use React functional component here. Okay, under that lower side I use React functional component, and that will be lower side, and under that upper side same case, upper side. So I just write upper side. Okay, it is all automatically imported, and then lower side it is automatically imported. Okay, import this in the index.js. So it is coming here. Okay, now the case is done because we introduce it here. Now come back to the common.js. We have to write upper side and lower side. For that upper side there will be under a div, so we put that class name here. As you know, in that React it is based upon not HTML, it is depends upon JSX, and for that JSX instead of class we use class name. Okay, so here I write upper side. Okay, here we also import that CSS as well. CSS CSS, and loading while scrolling like that. Okay, it is appearing small here. Okay, it is showing in small, but we will manage it in the CSS. So come back here and take the name of upper side. Under here common.css. Okay, but before that body we have to add margin 0, padding 0, and box sizing border box. Okay, so here I provide that, and text align center. Okay, you can use one more thing. It is not contrasting very much, so you can provide a height of 50 rem and background color RGBA. Now it will make sure it will show the bottom. That's why we have to do one more stuff. Margin top top and let's see. Oh, just one thing, it is some bothering because we have to do something large and small it. So let's do one thing, just take it here and do all the stuff here, and we can see all the things here. Okay,
Let's change the font family to Roboto.
okay, now it's looking good after changing to Roboto. And if you want, you can provide some padding top. Okay, now that is denoting the upper side stuff. Now we'll make the lower side stuff as well. Under that lower side, we can provide the class name here about lower side. Okay, and first of all, we provide some list name here. As I provide their GitHub username, so I also here write this in my GitHub username collection. Okay, so I put some dummy name here. Okay, just provide my name here just for the building purpose. We will fetch all the things from later. Okay, just a minute. Here the first thing is, if you look here, here the first thing is GitHub username collection. So we have to provide div.heading. Okay, and here GitHub username collection, and make sure you should import here the CSS as well. So it is showing in that bottom and very small. We have to manage all the things. So just a minute. And we have to take care of lower side and provide the same background color. Yeah, it is for good looking. Now we have to take all that cards. Okay, all that cards, come here and here cart collections. Okay, user name collection, and there will provide a map, and this will be user name and index as well. And just a minute, it should return a value, so it should return a div dot cart div dot cart itself. We have to provide here, as you know, in the React, if we iterate through something and under that first child, we have to provide the key here, and that key will be index. Okay, otherwise there will be error coming in that console file script. Okay, now we have to design something here. Come here in the common.css, flex wrap and flex direction column. Okay, now we have to provide here that just a username. Okay, let's see. It is showing in the bad manner, but we have to improve it. So for cart itself, border radius 10 pixel and box shadow let's see. Yeah, it is covering whole the thing and it's not good. Okay, so okay, for now only I provide a background color for determine all the things. Just a minute, it may be looking ugly, but we will improve it later. We have to provide some margin here, margin and bottom absolutely, and that will be, and we have to give the width of 50%. For the last screen, 50% will be 25%. Okay, so I think if we make that padding about 50 pixel, larger in size. Okay, okay, one more thing, this is the first block is very close to that GitHub user name collection. We have to do one more thing here. We have to provide here that card collection. Okay, so padding top about 10 pixel. Is it good? It is not significantly working. Okay, now one more thing, we have to provide the padding, because you can check here that the cards is attached to the left. Okay, so we have to provide the padding as well. Padding left about 40% and padding right about 40%. Let's see if it is working. Okay, now we have to wrap that div under another div, because we have to, just a minute, I explain this. We give that class name here as card itself folder. Okay, and here if I provide align right, all the cards move to the right. Okay, but we have to must define here text align center. Okay, so here we have to do the conditional rendering. So for that we have to make a function here, get direction, and it will take a index as well. You can see here the first element is on the left side, so that means if the first element that means starting with 0, so even number cards will be on the left side and odd number cards will be on the right side. Okay, so here we have, instead of calling right, we have to calling that method as well, get direction, and taking the index as well. So if index modulo 2 sorry is 0, then we have to provide the left else right. Okay, that the format is already came. So if that is the event, that means 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. If that is even, that will come to the left, and if this is not even, that will come to the right according to that creation. Okay, so now you can do one more thing, you can just remove it background color, because there is no need of this. Okay, so it is looking fully transparent here. Okay, no problem, I think. Now we have to fetch from that GitHub username as well. For that we have to use that URL api.github.com/users. It will give you some users name, about 45 to 46 result as well. Now we have to use that api.github.com/users. Okay, so but before that we have to do one more stuff. We have to provide a use state hooks. We have to use it. So just a minute. GitHub username collection and set. That's thank you for GitHub Autopilot, Copilot actually. It helps me a lot for writing this type of code. Thank you, yaar. Just remove it because we used under use state, and we have to use effect as well. Okay, so just a minute, and you know we have to provide the here empty because it is not dependent on anything. We have to just fetch it the API. So fetch https api.github.com/users, and then it is already suggesting me what I should do. So I just tab it to take all the things, but we should not use data in that case. We have to take a temporary list. Okay, and then we have to iterate through that, and temp list dot use, and so if you are a provide GitHub user, it will be GitHub user dot login. Okay, okay, and after that all that stuff we have to provide set GitHub username collection and provide a temp list. Okay, we have to provide the key here actually. That's the problem here. That's why I provide I just wrap it with particle folder and okay, and that's all the name is showing here. Then the name is already coming, and you can relate here. That name is already coming here. Okay, now we have to make that effect actually, loading while scrolling. You can see that effect, and for that we have to install some packages. So come here in the terminal, and we have to install npm I install, that's the short form, aos and react-aos. Okay, okay, the packages is already come here. So if we go to the package.json file, then you can see aos and react-aos is already installed. Now we have to do some work, just like go to the upper side, and here you also import use effect. I just wait, I see the reason, because under that use effect you have to initialize the aos library we install, that means animate while scrolling. Okay, so this is the built-in JavaScript library, so just use use effect, and under that provide aos dot init. Here we have to provide that also. Okay, and here you can provide it. So just use you can see now it is showing here. So if we remove zoom in only, just up, really good. So if we refresh here, you can see that's effect. So if you want to provide the timer, because you can see here it is showing very fast, then you can provide the timer. So you can provide data use duration. I provide 3000. Okay, this is the slow loading. Is it cool? If we refresh here again, loading while scrolling. Okay, we have to just copy that slide and just wait. We have to copy it simultaneously for it. Just copy it, okay, and come to the lower side and just paste it here and just copy aos.init. Under that use effect, just paste it, okay. And now we have to provide here data aos, so that will be fed up. Let's see if it is working or not. Okay, so if we come here and refresh it, okay, that is coming, but the speed is very high, so we can also provide that stuff as well. So just copy it and paste it here. So if we want to refresh it, okay, that is showing fast, and this is come from lower to top, and you can see that's the whole animation, okay. And we have to provide that, and if you see here, the left side cut is coming from to the right and the right side cut is coming to the left. So how can we achieve it? So we have to make another function, get aos direction, and it will take the index. So if just same thing, I just copy-paste it, but here we have to provide fade up left and fade up right, okay. So here for the part itself, we have to provide get aos direction, and we have to provide that index. Let's see if it's working or not. 1 minute, I make a mistake, sorry. For the left side cut, it will come to the right, and for the right side cut, it will take left. So sorry, my bad. For the left side, it will be to the right, and for the left side, it will be to the left. So if I refresh it here, okay, 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 it is not full look in the responsiveness as well. So we have to just small that size so that it will really look good. So we use media query as well, media screen, and max weight. If it is less than 900 pixel, then what we should do, then for that upper side we have to decrease the font size as well, and that will be 6 rem. Okay, so you can see if I increase the size, that's the text size is also increasing, and if I smalling, then the text size also smalling. Okay, but you can also take a one layer more. If it is less than 480, want to provide here 4. Okay, this is showing smaller. Okay, but it is not doing the good padding, so you have to provide some padding left. If you want, you can provide small padding as well, just like your choice. Okay, so now if we come here down, then we have to small it with the username collection as well. So lower side dot heading and the font size, what I provide here 3 REM, so that will be 2 REM. We have to provide margin padding as well. So okay, that's showing in that good manner, but here you can see that is not responsive, that cuts as well. So we have to manage it. So that cut itself we have to manage it here. So if the cut itself come here, because it is probleming in the font size, but if you want to show that small size, just a minute, it also taking the problem. So just do one thing, cut itself and make it with 50% if it is less than 900 pixel. Okay, that is containing all the things. Now let's see for the mobile screen as well. For the mobile screen it also looking good, but you can do one more thing. For that mobile screen you can provide 100% as well if you want. Okay, so let's see if it is working responsive or not. So okay, if I scroll down, okay, then it is coming totally fine. So if I small it, sorry, so okay, if you want to add more padding or getting the stuff in congested, you can do with that, but I make a general, you can do with your test as well. So if I smalling it, the cut size is also smalling, and now the cut size is bigger, and now it is looking responsive. Now let's test it in the phone screen. So it is going zoom. So okay, so in that phone it also looking good. Okay, so that's our React app, is totally working fine. So difference with my previous preview is that it is working in a light color and all the things, but I just, what the difference between that the previous made and that, we just changed the background image, and now that's the background image with overlay color is light blue and it is light black. You can change at your own choice. So that's the project of React app. Okay, so guys, that's all for today. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, because my next video is coming very soon. So that's all for today. Have a nice day. Bye bye.